doing this. You never know from behind which pillar your next opportunity will come. So to stand there knowing that you've covered everything and 45 years of my experience is going to help me lead the next 40 years, is the most dumbest thing. People underestimate this particular quality so much that even in their utmost, and I've had the greatest privilege of meeting some of the most outstandingly achieved people in the country and outside the country. I've met the Narayan, Mr. Narayan, I've worked with R.Madhavan, Mr. Kamal Hassan, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan, R.Rahman, everybody. And I can tell you this one thing without fail. Whatever crust they put forward to protect themselves against invasion of their privacy, inside that, they were all awesomely kind and sweet human beings. They would acknowledge people, they would look, you know, when I was a child and I went to get an autograph of a cricketer who was 8 years old, when I was 8 years old, I remember I waited in line for 40 minutes, he took the paper from me without even looking at me, signed it and gave it back to me. I was so hurt that in my mind I said, if I ever write an autograph, I'm sure that I'm going to look into the person's eyes and say, thank you for taking my autograph, right? And from there to meeting R.Rahman or Mani Ratnam or Amit and knowing how much childlike innocence they have, coupled with the greatest manners and grace. Every one of them. I don't think there's a bigger superstar in the world than Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. At 75, he continues to be relevant, and at 75, he continues to still, fight the battles from the front lines, and that is fantastic. If he can do something as crazy as that, and ladies and gentlemen, at his age, to be relevant, to be revered, and to be respected by the nation and the world over is, I think, the biggest achievement that a man can have. And I think that has to be one of the most inspirational things that I have. So, Army taught me this situational awareness, to make sure that you are completely aware at every given point in time who is happening, what's happening around you, what your peripheral vision is telling you, and most importantly, coupled with great graciousness and manners was one of the keystones for my being noticed among the many heads that were making an attempt to join the film industry then.
It's a great story.
Thank you. How much time do you have? Sorry, I get carried away most of the time. All the time in the world? Okay.
So the point you make about being in uncomfortable zones, I think that's a very good point, and I'm sure everybody probably has experienced similar situations. Where I told you about the law school, but that was the first time I was put out of a comfort zone, and that's when I first started learning the most and growing the most during that time. Another thing that puts everybody probably in this room in uncomfortable places